Hello students, this is video 2. Alright, when points A and B. Okay, so I have points A and B. They give me B is -3. So X is -3 and Y is 4. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I have X is 1, Y is 2. X is 1, Y is 2, right here. Okay, so they're telling me that B and M, that's the midpoint, I'm going to find A somewhere over here. Now, if I look at my coordinates, I know that it was from -3 to 1, I went up by 4. So I know that in order to get to point A over here, I'm going to have to go up another 4. Okay, so that's going to be my X value. Then my Y value, I went down 2. So I'm going to go up 4 and down 2 from the midpoint. Okay. Andrea is the manager. Okay. Company that currently has 116 customers. They have 116, which is 8 more than twice the number they had a year ago. Solve from there. Okay. Joseph. We'll have, this is our famous A+ Fence company. We've had this question before. Okay, A+ Fence, where they have a total fee just to show up, and then they charge per foot for the fence. So that leaves us 7,200 feet of fence. And all I have to do is divide by the total amount of feet, okay, around his yard. And they give that in the question. All right, next one. For math homework, Carla found area and perimeter of a room of her house. She reported that the area of her rectangle living room is blank, 180 feet. So, I know it's a rectangle, so I know it's going to be 180. But if I add up all of these, okay, to where it's rectangular, it's going to equal 54. That's my perimeter. Excuse me. So, whatever of these I multiply, I'm going to get 180. Whichever of these I add, I get 54. Next question. Okay, this is Carrie's shop. All right, and we had this one where you had to write down all the info about it. Okay, and keep it. All right, so we're going to look at right here. Jeremy has 10 quarters. All right. Spend on candy. What is the maximum amount of quarters he would have left after paying for 25 in Tamika's? So I'm looking at 25 in Tamika's, 425. Now, he has $10 in quarters. So how many quarters does he have? Okay, you figured that out. Then, how many quarters are in 425? And you figure that out and subtract those two, and you'll find your answer. All right, now, on this next one, okay, Tamika's, what is the average price per candy in a box of 20? Okay, well, that's simple. I just take Tamika's at 20. There's the total. That's what you divide by. Okay, and the last one. Now, we're not going to be able to have the info on here, but, okay, which of the following gives the relationship in price and dollars and the number of candies in, okay, now they have them marked on here, in, for an in a box of candies at Carrie's shop. All right, so I got to figure out of these, which one of these, if I plug, probably the fastest and best way to do it is that if I take these numbers and I plug them in down here, okay, to the in part, which one of these equations is going to match. All right. Oh, my favorite. Okay, y'all have seen this one before, and I can hear the groans already. All right, well, I will actually work this one out for you. And now I hear the applause. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no, I can't take all that applause. No, please, no, stop. All right, so I have 3 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over 4. It's 1 over 5 over 4. Now, that's my first one. So I'm taking 1 divided by 5 over 4. Now, anytime I do divide with fractions, don't change, flip. Or KFC, keep, flip, change, whichever you want to do. But don't change, flip. Don't do anything to this one. Okay? Change that to multiplication and flip your last one. So that's going to leave me with 4/5. So now I'm going to take this 4/5 and I'm going to add it to there. So now I'm going to be left with 1 and 3 plus 4 over 5. Well, now I just need to add these fractions right here. So that's going to leave me with 15 over 5 plus 4 over 5, which is going to leave me 1, that's my numerator, over 19 over 5. I'm just using this as division. Don't change, flip. And that's going to leave me with 1 times whatever the reciprocal of this is. All right. What fraction is 3.5 of 3.5 is 1 1/6? Well, I'm basically saying that 3 1/2, 7 over 2 times x equals 7 over 6. Well, when I'm multiplying with fractions, I just flip. So that's going to be 2 over 7. That's going to be 2 over 7. And that's going to give me 14 over 42. All right. And I think that can be reduced. And you can do that on your calculator. All right. Next one. Just like what we did above. Except this one, we're just adding fractions. So this is going to be an 8. So this is 32 over 8 plus 1 over 8 is 33 over 8. So I got 33 over 8 divided by 1 plus 1/16. So this is going to be 16 over 16. So that's going to be plus 17. Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. That's why you do math in pencil. So 38 over 8 over, and that's going to be 17 over 16. All right, we're dividing with fractions again, aren't we? So it's just 33 over 8 divided by 17 over 16. Don't change, flip. Don't do anything to the first one. Change this to a multiplication and flip your last one. And you'll come up with the answer. All right, so I have, I gotta hurry with these. Okay, which of the following is the solution? Plug and chug for right now. We'll get to this later on how we solve it. But just plug and chug. But there's been a lot of people who've been able to show me how to work that. Okay, this one. Dealing with a triangle here. Now, since this is 148, I know that this is a straight line. So 180 minus 48, 32. 180 minus 140 is 40. If I know 2 angles of a triangle, can I find the third? I see all of you shaking your heads yes. Okay, so we know how to go from there. Now, a company ships notepads. Each has the dimensions of 9 inches long, 9 inches wide, 12 inches tall. So that's the box they put them in. And they have 3-inch cubes. Well, I take 9 times 9 times 12 over 3 times 3 times 3. Because that is the volume, length times width times height. That is the volume of the big box, the volume of the cubes. How many will fit in those boxes? 21 right here is substitution. You're just plugging in -4 for wherever the x's are. Make sure that when you plug in -4 in your calculator, you put it in parentheses to make sure you come up with the correct answer.